and welcome to Soul Power Yoga at Home. So today might be one of those rare instances where you cannot get to your local yoga studio simply because Mother Nature has taken a turn. If you're out on the East Coast and you're kind of hunkered down inside because of Sandy, a great way to kind of spend the day, aside from enjoying the food, the company of loved ones, is having the ability to kind of bring your practice to home. It'll break you away from your computer for a little while you have electricity, break you away from maybe all the inundating news, and just come back to a place of feeling centered. So today we're going to focus on how to feel grounded, how to feel centered when there's a lot of turbulence going on around you and a lot of unexpected events. Out in front, so I'll just turn sideways, it'll be easier to see. When we come into hamstring openers, hamstring releases correlate with our root chakra point. And when we talk about chakras, again, we're talking about the energy wheels that line the body, each associated with our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And as we inhale, let the arms reach, press the legs down, push the calves, press the thighs down, create a little flex on your feet, and if you're loose enough, maybe the heels start to rise up off the mat. As you inhale, pull yourself up out of the lower back, and then exhale, extend forward. And maybe if you're feeling a little tighter today, your hands are just resting off your shins. As you deepen in the stretch, the belly empties, follow your exhale forward. It'll naturally guide you how much feels comfortable. Maybe your belly begins resting on the thighs, the hands move closer towards the toes, and as you fully open across the lower back, across the hamstrings, variations of grips, maybe your hands are just running over the tops of the feet. The crown of the head is relaxed, and there's always a nice extension through the sides of the neck. As you inhale, to slide the tailbone back, press the heels forward. Take one more inhale so you can lift your spine up. Exhale, empty the belly, folding forward. And then gently, as you inhale, we press back up through center. We're going to go ahead as the ankles cross. Your shoulders, hip distance, shoulder distance apart, toes you're going to curl, and go ahead, come into your first downward facing dog. As you inhale, feeling how the hips are rising, feel how the heels are softening. Move the gaze towards the center of the thumbs, and then we'll gently step, walk, float forward. Inhale, elongate the spine. Let the hands press off the front of the shins. See if you can roll that tailbone out a little bit further. And as you exhale, empty the belly, folding, and even maybe wrap opposite elbows behind the calves, hugging the upper body into the legs. Knees can always bend here. And then a tall rise. As we inhale, we're going to let the arms reach overhead, lifting and extending out of the lower back muscles. And then exhale, breath forward folding. Hands can go through prayer. They help you kind of feeling grounded, center, connecting to your heartbeat, or through a traditional T position. Inhale, elongate the spine halfway. Gently, we'll take 3 rounds of our sun salute. You're going to travel back to high plank. Again, if you're comfortable, you know your high plank, you stay with your traditional Dandasana. If not, modifying, lowering to the knees. Exhale, breath all the way down with resistance. Maximum exhale breath. Inhale, lifting. Through cobra with the shoulders are down. If you're familiar with your upward facing dog, you know your thighs are lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath. Over to the right side. You'll come into a wide-legged stretch. Travel through your wide-legged down dog. Let your arms reach as far as they need to. Knees can bend to support the hamstrings. Drop the crown of the head. Take one more inhale. Feel that lift of the tailbone. Press the weight here to the outside arches of your feet. And then gently, as your hands draw back in through center, you're going to align your right wrist under the shoulder. Inhale, reach your left arm. If you're a little bit looser, you can go ahead and take the half bind. But again, if you just want to create that nice length, legs are strong, quads, go ahead, pull them up. Elongate your spine, reach with the left arm. And then gently, we're going to switch sides. You're going to bring your left palm to center. Inhale, reach your right arm open. You're going to rotate across the shoulders. And then gently, as the palms draw back, just to open up the upper back, reach your arms all the way through. Again, knees can softly bend, relax the crown of the head. Take one more inhale. And then gently, as the hands come back to center, take again here your variation of grip. If you're loose enough, let your peace sign fingers just wrap around your first toe. In your wide-legged separate stretch, let your elbows draw out. If this is going to feel like too much pressure to reach, just simply move your hands behind the legs. Most important, just be careful that you're not rocking your weight back into your heels so that your toes are taking no weight. Put weight into your toes. So it should feel your heels are again lessening some of the weight, and you're distributed equally across the soles of the feet. As you inhale, see if you can roll that weight forward, press your tailbone up, open the chest as you bring your upper body down the legs. Take one more inhale. And if this stretch is feeling really nice on your lower back, your hamstrings, stay with this stretch a few breaths longer. When you're ready to release, hands are going to draw back to center, swim them back around your left toes. As your right heel rises, step back to downward facing dog. Take one more flow, inhale through your high plank, modify as you need. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, heart center reach. Exhale this time, go ahead and come through your seated hero's pose. As you come back through seated hero's pose, you're going to create a little bit of length here across your lower back. And so again, this way, it'll make it a little bit easier. You're going to drop your hips over towards the right. Your heels are seated right next to the left side of your hips. Reach your left arm wide. Inhale, let your right arm reach over. And again, think about that space under the ribs. You're going to reach chin away from the chest. Take one more inhale. Travel back through center. The hips are going to drop over to the left. Right palm's going to reach, create that nice long length. As you draw back through center, come back through your simple seated. As your hands, palms come back to your knees, come into your seated meditation. And maybe again, today just filled with gratitude, coming back to things that make you feel safe, secure in your body, and allowing yourself to enjoy the space of bringing your practice home. Giving yourself this time during your day to take care of yourself, and from Soul Power Yoga to your home, namaste.